under starlight's beam. Heroes rise in this night they gleam. Pages turn and as fate intertwines. Saturday night, it rewinds. Spinning tales from the might in our city's electric light. It's dodge, heroes fight, every moment feels so right. Welcome to that weekend thrill, where stories, fashion, dreams at will. In this world we take a flight, Saturday night special guide and a night. Wonders, heroes unite. Comics and anime and bring new light. Journey through panels and vibrant screens. This colorful tapestry.
Welcome. It's Saturday night, which means it's time for Saturday Night Special, the sixth best show on Renovision. With comments such as, "For the love of God, let your friend stay where he's at," SNS, and that channel is a rest area toilet bowl, and you don't need any more stinking up the best comic YouTube show going. And this is an absolute terrible watch. Such douche chills. How about we check in with Jedi Johnson and see if he thinks the boys are ready to start the show?
But I still think we're more prepared than SNS, even with the rush we did on the show.
Well, shit, I hope you boys are ready to bring the mayhem, because an all-new episode of Saturday Night Special starts in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome. It is Saturday night. You're locked into Saturday Night Special. I think we got a great show for you guys tonight. As always, we got our topics, our opening starter. We got best and worst coverage of the week. We've got mega character matchup, dodgeball, Sam Sports Report, misconnections, the whole kit and caboodle here tonight. The Dom game and a couple of our special games to play tonight. Sam, how you doing? It's been a while, my friend.
It has been a while. Well, it's like 3 weeks. I got a nice little bruise at dodgeball the other night.
Oof. Looking a little rough.
Yeah, I was trying to be sneaky and come up from behind my son who was on my team and do like a sneaky shot, but I misjudged where he was going to be, and I like clonked him on the head with my elbow. He was wearing a Yankees hat backwards, and the logo, like right here, is where I hit. And it left this like really weird, it like tattooed my arm. But now it's like this white mass. It's like a clump of scar tissue or something. It's really weird. But it was really like he
that's where the curse of the Bambino affected you.
Yeah. He had got his bell rung a little bit. He was a little loopy, little concussion protocol. But he shook it off pretty quick and he was fine.
He's a Yankees fan, so he probably has got some sort of weird infection now.
Now, see, the weird thing is that he doesn't watch any baseball. He never watches any baseball at all. I think he got the hat because of the style of it. What's up, Sarah?
Sarah says, "Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is well and wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year." Absolutely.
Thank you, Sarah. You too.
Can't believe Christmas time is already here.
It's already upon us. This is the last show before Christmas.
Short days. Yep. A few short days. Hopefully everyone's got their Christmas shopping done. I don't. Yeah. Every time I think I'm done, there's always someone, my wife's like, "Well, what about this person? Or what about that person? Or what about this person?" I'm like, fuck.
I just started my Christmas shopping today. Finally got my Christmas bonus, so it's time to start shopping. Start checking off the lists.
Just Amazon. All Amazon.
Yeah.
Sam's just going to have Amazon packages out the wazoo.
Well, hopefully I don't get porch pirates.
Yeah. I mean, you live in Mesa, so I think it's bound to happen.
There is a high probability. Ed, we've got a special treat in the singing category. I'm not doing pop music. I'm going to showcase a performance that I had last Sunday. I think you guys will like.
We have company over, so I won't be able to stay for Sam's singing, but felt the need to say Merry Christmas May Santa bring Sam a better singing voice.
Well,
TK
hopefully.
says, did you put down the payment on the new pool?
It's the gift that keeps giving all year round, Clark.
Yeah, say what's up to the chat. GT Geek Comics. What up, GT? First as always. What up? Kevin, go algorithm. Sam being very active in the chat there. TK is what says sup. Tyson with the jokes. Matt and Sam bleeding out in the bathroom. Jokes on you. That's been medically taken care of. I no longer have a butthole. That's right. I had it surgically removed and sewn up. Because 2026 is all about the year of the colostomy bag. So, don't need a butthole anymore.
That's right. You can Bluetooth butthole.
Sarah said, come on now, Ed. Sam's like a Caucasian Luther Vandross.
That's so kind of you, Sareth.
Tyson says, Ed, come on, man. Santa doesn't perform miracles.
Well, let's just see what you guys think of me actually performing in front of a live studio audience. Let's see what that's like instead of just doing my gag performance for the show. I would like your honest opinions, but that's coming later in the show.
Sticks should be joining us sometime tonight. You all know how time works in the Matrix, and it's just whether or not Sticks' internet feels like he's done enough to not participate today, so and lets him on. But hopefully Sticks will be here at some point. Ed says, once again, Merry Christmas, y'all. I'm out of here. Have a good night, Ed. Have a good Christmas.
Bye, Ed. I
And
hope
hopefully
you
weekend.
I hope your hike through Alaska is comfortable. He looks like the outdoor boys.
He does look like the outdoor boys, doesn't he? He's got to go freeze his nuts off in the snowbank somewhere.
Hiking through the Alaskan wilderness in the dead of winter.
Yeah, he's got to go make some honey butter,
campfire
bread somewhere. But all right, Sam,
bread.
what do you got to start us off this week?
We've got some interesting news out of the legal world. The IRS is going to be catching up on OnlyFans thought content in order to make good on Trump's no tax on tips promises. So we have the story that says IRS agents will have to watch OnlyFans content in order to determine if the content meets the no tax on tips law outlined in President Donald Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill, according to a report from the New York Times. The passing of the law included a caveat, which is that pornographic creators and actors, including those who operate on OnlyFans, are not entitled to have their taxes waived. There is a vast quantity of content on OnlyFans, and while the platform is best known for pornographic content, there are multiple other kinds of lifestyle content on the site, be it cooking or exercise related. This means that taxpayers reporting tips from OnlyFans will need to have the content viewed by an agent from the IRS in order to determine if they qualify. What this means, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, is that if you have a favorite OnlyFans creator and you want to make sure that your tips to them are not confiscated by the tax man, you need to make sure that you create your own content on OnlyFans that looks like something other than pornography, so that the IRS has more videos to comb through. And then you can make sure that every dollar gets to whatever your favorite thought is on OnlyFans. Yeah, Tyson sent me this notice too. Stacey Dash from Clueless, now in her 50s. She just opened up her own OnlyFans, and she's hoping to get that tax-free tip cheddar.
Nice.
A real question here, though, is what if you have mixed content? What if you have mixed content, Matt? It's the thought that counts. Yeah, absolutely. What if you have mixed content where some of the content is spicy and some of it is cooking, Or what if you're cooking? What if it's cooking content, but you're only wearing an apron? What if that? Or what? Oh, dude, this one cracks me up. I had my buddy Brian, who I started the dodgeball with. He was like, "Oh man, I'm thinking about doing an OnlyFans with food deliveries, where I record myself delivering DoorDash, but it's like a sexy thing. It's like a sexy delivery."
Like he's delivering it in like a thong,
Well, you don't
or
see
like
it
a tuxedo thong.
because it's like his POV, right? He's got the camera
Yeah.
on his hat or something. All you do, like you see him drive up to the place, and then he's just grunting. It's just him grunting. He's like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah."
What's sexy about him grunting?
There's nothing sexy about it at all. It's so stupid. I was like, dude, this is just you grunting like you're trying to poop. Oh yeah.
So he's just gonna show the world what his wife or girlfriend get to see every night, huh?
He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna deliver this footlong. Gonna deliver this footlong to this lady. What's her name? Diane. Gonna deliver footlong to Diane." So stupid. All right, Sarah, with the legal question. Yeah, Brian will roll up like Borat. My wife.
I come to look upon your wares, gypsy.
What if the person says it's performance art? That's a great question. There's an old case precedent where they were trying to determine what the line is between pornography and performance art. And what they said is, we can't articulate a difference, but we know it when we see it. And so you're going to have all these IRS agents trained in knowing the difference between performance art and pornography.
So
And
what if you just do a ribbon dance to the sounds of Motown, but you're butt ass naked? That's performance art.
It is performance art. The question is, does it give the IRS agent a boner?
Dude, you're gonna have
that's the line.
Every IRS agent looking like Quagmire from Family Guy, where he's got one little tiny arm and just one massive forearm from all the OnlyFans videos I got to comb through.
Do I get a guilty or a weird boner from this? Performance art.
Am I hard right now? Yes.
Do I not feel guilty about this? Do I not feel weird at all? Pornography.
Honey, what are you doing? I'm doing my job.
Pump some more lotion. Yeah, that's where we're at. That's the state of affairs, man. That's the state of our union. We're gonna have Trump saying,
I remember one of the first SNSs when Sam was doing karaoke and some dude checked his prostate while Sam was singing.
It had to be Ed.
I'll tell you a funny story. Maybe you remember it. So last weekend, my wife and I went to a movie. And in the middle of the movie, she turns to me and goes, "Did you fart? Because it stinks like shit in here." I was like, "No, I didn't." I was like, "But I don't smell anything." I did. And then she starts just losing her mind through like the last 30 minutes of the movie, just laughing, like can't catch her breath laughing. And so the movie ends and I turn to her and I go, "What are you laughing so hard about?" It was just a fart. She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "It was funny because it smelled so bad." And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, it popped into my head the one time you guys were opening S&S and Sam farted and I laughed so hard that I threw up. And she's like, so just the thought of that fart and the smell of the one that was there, I couldn't control myself. So I was laughing so hard. Like she was laughing so hard through the end of the movie. Like she just could not control it. It was
that's a powerful experience, you know.
We went and saw Eternity, the new Elizabeth Olsen movie, and she was just fucking dying. She's like, it's a super serious moment in the movie, and I'm just laughing because I'm smelling a fart and then thinking about Sam's fart on S&S at the same time. Like she just lost it. She couldn't control herself.
Okay, well, what happened was we started the show, and so it muted everybody's mic, and I right at the same exact moment I was clicking to mute my mic so I could fart, and it unmuted me. So yeah, so that's me bringing the chaos. That's right.
That was hilarious, and you kept playing it back. It was perfect timing, Sam.
Oh,
man.
snap.
I've been telling Kyle for years he needs to start a dad bods OnlyFans content and just really just capitalize on it, where he's just be like grilling shirtless, spill a little meat juice on himself,
A little butter. Get a little,
yeah, a little
melted
butter, really just butter up them moobs, really just sensualize.
Yeah. Sensuality. The sensuality of the modern American dad.
Absolutely. Would you have to pay for that?
I would not. I would never.
I mean, like taxes for OnlyFans.
Yeah, well, that's the question. Does it give an IRS agent a boner? That's the line. That's the line.
So, like, if your OnlyFans content is just making sandwiches, and it gives them the boner, it's like, oh, yep, that's tax free.
Dude, if he's just working on his car, if he's working on his car without a shirt on, right? That's auto mechanics. There's nothing pornographic about that.
If you're a plumber or an electrician, you should make an OnlyFans where just someone follows you around and it's just your butt crack. Everywhere you bend over, it's just butt crack shots.
You got a guy who occasionally drops pencils into it.
Yeah. There you go. We do love Kyle. I could see Kyle saying, "Oh no, I spilled oil on my body and now I have to dance myself dry."
Whatever will I do? Then suddenly he's turned his garage into a slip and slide.
Then he goes into that the new John Hamm meme where he's just dancing in the club. Yeah, those are everywhere.
Yeah.
But well, I might have to become an IRS agent now.
Yeah. Well, they are still hiring. They haven't. They got rid of a bunch of the ones that they were supposed to hire. But yeah.
Tyson, you could start an OnlyFans where you're like Bob Ross and you just paint and draw topless, shirtless.
Just have a picture of Matt naked as your muse.
There you go.
To get the ones who are trying to sneak the little hint of spicy content.
I don't know how amusing it would be because I have so much loose skin that my fucking man boobs would just cover my parts. So I don't know how.
That's how you get the tax-free status. Cover the man parts, but it's tax-free.
They might double tax me for being a tease. Like, I thought I was coming here to see dong, and all I get is hairy nipples hanging down.
This looks like that grandma from It.
Ugh. That's funny though. I'll paint titties. Breastfeeding. Tyson sends me a message the other day and he goes, I don't know how or why Instagram doesn't allow breastfeeding videos, but they'll allow this shit. And it was just like a full-on like sex scene on someone's Instagram.
He sent it to me too.
Nice.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense.
Would you consider that no tax on tips?
I would consider that tax. That's definitely taxable. Breastfeeding content, tax-free.
I'll call this piece Matt on toilet.
Matt bleeding out on toilet. 10 out of 10 bleed out spot.
Not responsible for your foot falling asleep or the head injury you might obtain by falling off the toilet and onto the floor. But
well,
all right.
We're gonna be working on this line. We're gonna be riding the line between taxable and untaxable all night. So if you want to send us tips via super chats, that'd be fine. But you don't have to.
Yeah, we don't want to be taxed.
It will be tax free. It will be tax free.
There we go. Spread the holiday love. Sam's begging for money.
I don't care.
Give us tips.
No, I never see a dime. I mean, that's not true. I guess Marco does spread some love for the dodgeball crew.
Marco loves his dodgeball.
Marco does sponsor the dodgeball league. So I will be grateful for the holiday cheer that Marco sends to the dodgeball league. But yeah, there you go. Now you know, tax free. Super.
I wish we had some examples of what would be tax free and what would not be tax free.
Oh, you want me to get some pictures? Should we look at
Absolutely. We need examples.
We need to do a new game where we quiz the audience of whether someone's OnlyFans is taxable or untaxable. We're gonna be the IRS. We're gonna put ourselves in the shoes of the IRS. We're gonna be
Matt on the toilet belongs in the Louvre.
Yeah, it does. Or rather, we'll be the OnlyFans girls' defense attorney. We'll be their tax attorney arguing that it's not pornographic. That's what we'll do. New game. That's a great new game idea. Is this taxable?
It sounds like we need Stick's attorney at Life Law to be able to truly define whether that's taxable or not.
He'll be the prosecution. I'll be the defense.
Buffy says right in the Lou's men's room. It should be. So you can look at a picture of me taking a shit while you're taking a shit. It's a win-win.
That's right. It's motivation. It's an example.
Everybody. All right. What do you say we get into some news, shall we?
Get it.
Let's do it. Well, if you're a Joker fan and you feel like you haven't gotten enough Joker in comic books over the last year, don't worry, you're in luck. The non-absolute Joker comes to Batman number 7 in March of next year. He was teased in the first issue, and now we have the Joker coming to Matt Fraction and George Jimenez's Batman series in March of 2026 for Batman number 7. And no need to be a massive billionaire dragon, but instead a massive oversized comic book. Over in Gotham, Batman number 7 launches Matt Fraction and George Jimenez's second major arc, bringing the Joker back into the spotlight in unsettling fashion. This oversized issue features a striking interior gatefold that plunges readers into the Clown Prince of Crime's fractured psyche, reframing his relationship with Batman for DC's mainline continuity. But the Joker is the only one problem. Commissioner Vandal Savage and increasingly militarized GCPD and Gotham's new mayor, Pamela Isley, tightens their grip on the city, escalating a full-scale war on the Bat family as pressure mounts. Batman faces impossible choices that lead toward a devastating police assault with permanent consequences for one of his closest allies. So there you go. You know, it just feels like it's becoming mandatory at this point that the second arc in any writer for Batman's repertoire has to be the Joker. We have to go to the Joker. Scott Snyder did it. You got it kicked off with Court of Owls and then went into Death of the Family. So it just feels like that's kind of the blueprint when you're writing Batman is your second story arc absolutely has to be the Joker. Thankfully, that wasn't the case for Scott Snyder when it went to the Absolute Universe. Joker was the third arc, if you want to call it that, because the first one was Black Mask, second was Freeze, third would have been Bane, and then you got the Joker one shot. But so if you need more Joker in your life, DC's got you covered.
I mean, I guess the question is, do you lead with your best story or your most anticipated story, or do you save it for later?
I think you save it for down the line. But I guess if you have a story to tell and you're a writer, you don't know how many issues you're going to be on that book before they change creative teams. So you got to get your big hits in early. But hopefully it doesn't fall off after that, because sometimes these stories tend to fall off after you get a Joker story, because that's what everybody wants. Gotta please the people. And sometimes I would say it even like, I don't know, might spark poor sales on the book that show, oh, well, sales on this book aren't great, so let's bring out the Joker and really get people in the shops to buy this. Zaggy says, there's another damn Joker. There's always going to be a Joker, man. He's the yin to Batman's yang. But there you go. Look forward to Joker number 7 in March from Matt Fraction. Also, Superboy Prime becomes the DC Universe's main Superman in upcoming Reign of Superboy saga. It's been a hugely successful couple of years for DC Comics, and the publisher is looking to keep that momentum going into next March with the launch of another wave of all-in titles as part of DC's Next Level storyline initiative. The big news is that when DCKO ends, the DC Universe will need a new Superman. So I feel like this press release kind of spoils potentially the end of DCKO. Kicking off the Reign of Superboy saga across 4 ongoing Superman family titles, the adventure begins on March 11 with Action Comics 1096 by Mark Waid and Skylar Padridge. And that young Superboy Clark Kent from the past collides with today's Justice League Unlimited. This clash across time bridges Superman's earliest days with the present, while Martian Manhunter, Mary Marvel, and more search for the missing Man of Tomorrow in the past. Supergirl number 11 by Sophie Campbell thrusts Kara into the bottled city of Kandor, where she loses her powers and gains a cybernetic upgrade to lead a revolutionary alongside Connor Kent, Superboy, and a legion of Boy Thunder clones. What do these clones mean for the future of the House of L as the months continue? Superboy or Superman Unlimited number 11 from Dan Slott and Lucas Mayer expands the arc with John Kent facing a terrifying time-bending foe, and the debut of Tomorrow Man, a brand new character whose arrival shakes up the timeline itself. Finally, the opening months of DC's new Superboy saga culminates with Superman 36 by Joshua Williamson and Dan Mora as Superboy Prime steps into the spotlight of the ongoing series, normally reserved for the massive crossover event. Prime now claims the mantle of Superman in a bold, action-packed story that redefines the legacy of Metropolis.
Does he have like? Is this the one that has like the heating up gauntlets, or his gauntlets do things?
I'm not really familiar with Superboy Prime or reading anything with Superboy Prime.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Never mind.
Superman fan. Superman's one of those characters that really never caught on for me, just because he's got like essentially the power to have all the powers. It's kind of like the Hulk. Like, I think the fact that the Hulk gets stronger with the angrier he gets is kind of ridiculous. But I try not to dabble with Superman too often or too much.
Okay.
But I know that Superman has a lot of fans. So Buffy says, oh, good. Another crossover event. Just what we wanted. Yeah, and I think this spoils DCKO. I mean, I'm really liking DCKO, but I think either Superman is going to win DCKO and become the King Omega and the bridge to keep the Ultimate Universe and the main DC Universe continuity going, or something's going to happen to him in DCKO that Superboy Prime has to take over that mantle because they don't know where the actual Superman is. Kevin said, avoid Aquaman's solicit. Okay.
Well, I don't think it's in the slide deck. You'll be okay.
Don't read the Aquaman one. Fuck Aquaman. This is an interesting take here. YouTube shuts down 2 major channels over AI created fake trailers, which are running rampant everywhere. Like right now, we're starting to get the year-long press rollout for advertisement for Avengers Doomsday. and we got, I know of 4 trailers that are ahead of Avatar Fire and Ash. You've got a Steve Rogers one, a Loki one, a Doom one, and a Thor one. So those are out there. Those are real, but we have a lot of AI fakes out there as well. And earlier this month, the Walt Disney Company CEO Bob Iger announced a 3-year, $1 billion deal with OpenAI that will see a whole lot of the mouse's IPs making their way over to OpenAI Sora. Shortly after, Disney's legal folks sent a cease and desist letter to Google demanding that Google take immediate action to safeguard Disney's licensing rights to its IP. More on that below. Google responded by removing dozens of AI-generated videos that feature Disney-owned characters, including Mickey Mouse, Deadpool, and others. Now, Deadline Hollywood is reporting exclusively that YouTube has shut down 2 channels with high subscriber numbers for using AI to create fake trailers. With more than 2 million subscribers combined, the Screen Culture and KH Studio channels are now display the message, "This page isn't available. Sorry about that. Try searching for something else." Earlier this year, both channels were hit with ad suspensions after it was shown that they were hosting AI-created fake trailers. And both channels made initial changes to have their ability to monetize their content return. YouTube notes that both Screen Culture and KH Studios returned to violating its spam and misleading metadata policies. Do you think that YouTube should be taking AI channels down, especially if Disney is paying or partnering with Sora to allow their IP?
You know, this is like the question right now in creation space, creative space. Actors not wanting to have their likeness co-opted by AI. Obviously, there's IPs that are copyrighted that are just being kind of hoovered up off the internet by AI. But then there's also stuff that's in the public domain, you know, things like Winnie the Pooh or Steamboat Willie. Those are all things that are now public domain. And so there's got to be a line, but it is imperative to Disney that they protect any of their copyrighted materials. Otherwise, it will become public domain, and then they won't have any IP to protect. So it's one of those things that the law demands that Disney do to protect its rights. So it's bound to happen, and it's going to happen more and more to companies that are or to people who are posting content that's not licensed.
Sarah says, "I know AI isn't going away, but it needs to be regulated."
For sure.
Yeah, Keen Spot is making Winnie the Pooh books. There's been a lot of people. There's Marat Michaels makes the Do You Pooh books. There's been a lot of people doing Winnie the Pooh stuff. Steamboat Willie. It seems like anytime a new IP hits the free use, like they make some sort of horror movie with it.
For sure.
Whether it's Steamboat Willie or the
Blood
Winnie the
Money.
Pooh or Popeye the Sailor Man. They just
Yeah, once it's public domain, it's going to happen.
But I mean, yeah, AI is running rampant though. Like you can't. It's getting so much better every day. Like some of these trailers look incredible that people are making, but there's still subtle glitches that tell you that it's AI, but it just keeps getting better and better and better. So you're gonna have AI kind of making it look like you're saying things you're not saying or doing things you're not doing. So who knows? I could AI Marco actually eating at a salad bar.
My buddy Brian, I don't know if we talked about this already, but he had a whole series of him and Abraham Lincoln traveling back to the past.
Yeah, you were telling us about that.
It was quite racist, but and then once Sora AI picked up on how racist it was, they shut it down. So now he can't do that content anymore.
Oh, you can't have My Wacky's Adventures with the Abraham Lincoln anymore.
Yeah, he was calling it Black to the Future.
Oh my God. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh man. Warner Brothers and Netflix very interesting situation going on here that we haven't been able to talk about yet, with Netflix winning the bid for Warner Brothers and only wanting their film distribution and streaming companies, and Paramount trying to come in and make another hostile takeover with the company. So we had a lot of questions about James Gunn's future. Well, it seems that James Gunn's future is going to be safe, as Warner Brothers Discovery deal letting DC Studios be DC Studios. DC Studios and CEO James Gunn and Peter Safran, DCU has a pretty big 2026 on the way, with films like Supergirl and Clayface and the HBO Max series Lanterns on the way, and yet it's tough to discuss what DC Studios has in store without at least acknowledging the developments behind the scenes, namely Netflix and Warner Brothers Discovery seeking to finalize a deal that would see the streamer acquire WB Studios and streaming services. To be clear, even though both sides are all in, the deal is far from done. David Ellison's Paramount Skydance recently offered a hostile bid that was rejected by Warner Brothers board. And while the theater industry has been running under the assumption that Netflix is looking to kill the theater experience, and then there's a matter of getting federal approval for the deal, which could take anywhere from 12 to 18 months, Netflix recently went on the offensive, creating a website to lay out its bid for Warner Brothers and to address any questions and or concerns folks might have, along with the latest communications between Netflix and WB shareholders. Regarding how the streaming will be handled, the Warner Bros. Said of things on Netflix posted that it plans to operate Netflix and Warner Brothers as independent but complementary businesses. And this is the key part in the term of how DC Studios would be approached. They're looking to keep the teams that are currently running them in place. Netflix and Warner Brothers have complementary businesses, which is why we plan to continue operating them independently with the teams that currently run them. We will also keep growing our long-term investment in original films and series and expanding U.S. production capacity. Over the last 4 years, we've contributed over $125 billion to the U.S. economy and hired more than 140,000 cast and crew members. Films across all 50 states. With Warner Brothers, will be able to do even more, reads a section of their website. So my understanding of it all is that it's going to be business as usual. But the thing to keep in mind here too is that unless it's changed, the last thing I saw when they first announced that Netflix won the bid is that they were only committing to the current business model up until whatever's already in play is done. So whatever's already been in production, plan to hit theaters like Supergirl, Clayface, they're going to hit those in theater. And then I think they're going to change the theater model where these movies will appear in theaters for a week, 2 weeks, and then come to Netflix or come to HBO Max, something like that. I don't necessarily think that Netflix is going to want to commit to a full like theatrical release schedule, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they need to get more people subscribing to their streaming services. But it doesn't mean that they need to foreclose the theater revenue as well. It seems like there's still a lot of people wanting to go to movies, albeit I have a hard time justifying sitting in the theater for 3 hours and 15 minutes to watch Blue Aliens. Come on, James Cameron, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Are you kidding me?
I've heard that
that good that it needs to be over 3 hours long.
And the real kicker on that is I've heard that it pretty much like there's no new content in the movie. It all still takes place in like the same region, in the same areas as Way of Water. So it's like 3 hours of continuation.
I described Way of Water to somebody they hadn't seen the second one. I was like, oh, it's like National Lampoon's meets Dances with Wolves. It's like Summer Vacation meets Dances with Wolves. It's like a real family teenage experience.
Cosmic says I'll have to wait till after the beginning of the year to watch Avatar.
I mean, like, can we break it up? Can we get an intermission where, I come back the next week to get the second half of the movie? It's so long, dude.
How many stars would you give it?
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen Way of Water yet?
Oh, I saw Way of Water. Three stars. Way of Water.
I'm not gonna like. I was interested in the first Avatar. I thought the first Avatar was great, but it was a revolution in cinema, and it was like an experience because it was like really one of the first movies that came to like real 3D. But I lost interest, man. I had no interest in sitting through Way of Water. I have no interest in the only thing I have interest for in Fire and Ash would be to watch the Doomsday teaser, and then I would probably leave.
So long.
Yeah, I'm not invested in it. Like, I don't care. So hopefully it does well for cinemas and James Cameron, but I know that Fire and Ash right now is the lowest rated Avatar movie of the three. So Sticks, are you gonna go see it? That looks like it's right up your alley.
I haven't even seen the first one.
Sticks, did you get better internet?
No.
Coming in super clear, not sounding like you're getting molested by a dialect.
No. Internet's the same. It's probably just a good spot on the night. No, I never saw the first Avatar, so
you haven't
I'm not
seen
interested
the
in.
first one?
No.
First one's pretty good.
That's what I hear. Is Sigourney Weaver in these ones too, or no? She's only in the first one.
Yeah, she is. Isn't she? No, she's not. I'm sorry, she's not. This one.
Oh.
So in this one, the core family, Jake Sully and everybody else, they've had to move away from their home where the tree was. What was it called? Awa. They had to move away from the tree.
Wow.
Learning tree.
And they've kind of partnered up with the Polynesian blue folks. Yeah, they're like real aquatic. They're actually aquatic blue people. And then in the third one, they're taking on the volcanic blue people. So it's like Pokemon. Now they're Pokemon. They have
Return to Fern Gully
and water types, and now they got to go fight the fire types.
The return to Fern Gully. But there you go. If you were worried about it, James Gunn and Peter Safran are sticking around at DC. Which, listen, I've heard that early screenings of Supergirl are not going over very well. I'm hearing that Millie Alcock is really good in the role, but the villain is less than ideal, very lackluster. And apparently there's a scene where a rather annoying comedy actor does a voice for Crypto. So
Is it TJ Miller?
Huh?
Is it TJ Miller?
No.
Oh, okay. How depressing.
So it's not looking good right now for Supergirl. Hopefully that turns around. The trailer looked.
Was that your Seth Rogen laugh?
Yeah, it was. You got it. Sam and I talked about the trailer a little bit when it came out. Sam said it looked like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, highly.
It does look like it's going to be a 1-for-1 almost of the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow comic book storyline, but we'll see. I'm down to see anything with Millie Alcock in it. I think she's absolutely stunning. So
she gets stranded on a planet in that, right?
Yeah.
Is the planet Earth?
And like the young girl you see in the trailer is out for revenge as her father is killed, I believe, and she tries to get Supergirl to kill the people that killed him. So it should be fun, but it just sounds like everything is going to be business as usual for now. And then after that, we'll see what Netflix does. Yeah, Lobo. I'm interested to see him as Lobo. So Tyson said Sam Guardians of the Galaxy was my thought as well.
For sure.
That's what everyone's comparing it to. I've heard that a lot. After Sam said it, everyone's like, "Oh, it's just Guardians of the Galaxy." So we'll see. But 2026 is going to be a big year for movies, man. Big year for Marvel, for DC, with Avengers, Doomsday, Spider-Man. We've had so many leaks over the last week. So much leaking from Doomsday. We've had what people are saying is the leaked trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day that came out that was actually months old. That Sony's just refining that, and we're going to get trailer for that supposedly during the Super Bowl, but I think it'll be after because Sony usually skips Super Bowl stuff. I think we'll get the full trailer for Avengers Doomsday at the Super Bowl, but you can see the AI, like when we go back to the story we talked about, like AI has come so far that people have taken the shitty camera footage that someone recorded at a preview screening of Avatar of the Steve Rogers Doomsday trailer and recreated it through AI to clean it up. So that's, if you've seen that, we know that Steve Rogers is coming back for Doomsday, Chris Evans. So lots of stuff going on out there right now with that stuff. Imagine where AI will be in 10 years. Yeah, it's going to be insane. It's going to be like The Running Man, which I watched the new Running Man with Glenn Powell the other night. Fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Fantastic movie. So good.
Yeah, it's good as the original or better? Same?
I think just as good, yeah. But Glenn Powell, king of the remakes. And speaking of leaks, there was a Wolverine trademark listing suggesting a new Wolverine movie or TV show starring Logan is in the works. 20th Century Fox, well, I should say Disney, is really set to make good on the promise that Deadpool laid out in Deadpool and Wolverine, that they're going to be having Hugh Jackman doing this till he's 90. While 20th Century Fox's X-Men will return in Avengers Doomsday, it won't be until after Avengers Secret Wars that we finally meet the MCU's all-new, all-different X-Men. Filmmaker Jake Schneer reboot is likely eyeing a 2028 release, meaning the first wave of actors will have almost certainly been cast by this time next year. Marvel Studios likely has big plans for mutants. The next saga may even be named the Mutant Saga, which extended to various spin-offs from the main film series on the big and small screen. Lastly, to imagine a Wolverine movie being among whatever comes next, though a big question is obviously whether Hugh Jackman plans to continue playing the Clawed Mutant. It's been reported that by multiple times that he is set to return after Doomsday and Secret Wars, and there's really nothing to say he couldn't portray Logan for the next decade or more, especially if Daphne Keane joins him as a younger female Wolverine. We'll see, but many people are convinced that Marvel Studios is already gearing up for a new Wolverine project after a new listing was spotted on the United States Patent and Trademark Office. As you can see below, it specifically covers the trademark for the film and television. This doesn't necessarily mean Wolverine is imminent, though we'd be shocked if the character isn't taking center stage in a new solo outing by 2029 at least. For now, Disney and Marvel Studios may just be covering their bases. Asking about a possible Wolverine return recently, Jackman said, "Maybe. I'm never saying never, ever again. I've done 10 films now, so I think they have enough for an AI version of me." He later added, "It doesn't feel like the end. I really felt like the end after Logan. Actually, I need to claim it as the end because I really believe in some things that I wanted that movie to be, and I had to fight for them. I had to say, this is the last time I'm doing this. Then when I saw Deadpool, I was like, oh, I see 48 Hours. I see Eddie Murphy. I see Nick Nolte, but I would shove it down. I've told everyone that I'm done. I'm not one of those guys. Jackman continued explaining his Deadpool and Wolverine role. Then I went, you know what? I changed my mind. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not even going to say I'm sorry. And it was so awesome. So there you go. Sounds like we're going to get more Wolverine, more Hugh Jackman. That's great. He's, as far as what they're saying about the X-Men, Wolverine is not going to be a part of the X-Men. So I would think it would make sense in the grand scheme of the mutant saga that Wolverine is in a solo film. He's not with them. I think there's a lot of content from Wolverine stories they could do. So I'm excited for what Marvel's got planned next for Wolverine and mutants and what's going to happen. So it should be exciting. But that's it. That's all our news. Now I'm going to hand it over to Sam to fill us in about all the big news happening in the world of anime. Watch your ears.
Well, this is actually a really special weekend in the world of anime. We have a special event going on this weekend called Jump Festa. It happens every year at this time, where Shueisha, the publisher, and its various anime studio partners that it does to animate its manga series, gets together and makes a bunch of announcements. It's kind of like the Comic-Con of Shonen Jump anime. And we do have a couple of announcements coming out of this for Kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8 is going to be entering its final arc. It's done 2 seasons so far. It had something like maybe 200 chapters. So they are adapting a lot of the story very quickly.
Sorry, Ed.
Three seasons is, that's pretty uncommon. They don't usually adapt that much material that quickly. But in the case of Kaiju number 8, I'll be honest, the series, in my opinion, takes a big quality drop up between where they've done so far and the final saga. So maybe skipping that piece or condensing that piece is the right move. So Kaiju number 8's, I don't know if they're going to do a 3rd season and a 4th season or just a 3rd season. I would imagine to be 2 more seasons before they wrap it up. But it's going to be drawing to a close here soon. Then they also announced, or they revealed, a new trailer for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, the Culling Game. I don't know if any of you guys went and saw the movie that was released. That was kind of the summation of Season 2, and then it also had a teaser of Season 3. The Culling Game. The Culling Game is considered like the most intense story arc leading up to the finale. So Jujutsu Kaisen is also one of those stories that doesn't last forever, but it's intense start to finish. So Season 3 will be dropping on January 8th next year, which is just a couple weeks away. So if you're a Jujutsu Kaisen fan or JJK fan, as they call it, gear up, because we're almost there. We're almost ready for Season 3. All right, we'll go to the next slide. We also got some news that they're going to be doing a Legacy of Monsters series prequel starring Russell. What's his name? The Kurt Russell's son, who does USA.
Wyatt Russell.
Wyatt Russell. He's going to be the head actor in the prequel series for Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Him and Kurt Russell have been playing the same character in the Apple TV series Monarch Legacy of Monsters. And so this will just focus on his younger version. And we don't know when that's going to premiere, but the 2nd season of Legacy of Monsters is going to premiere in February on Apple TV. So we'll keep our eye out for more development on that front. And then JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7 Steel Ball Run is going to be airing on Netflix starting March 19th for the first set of episodes there. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I don't know if we have any JoJo's fans in the chat, but this is one of those long-running series that has the weirdest plot lines, the weirdest storylines, but also one of the most aggressive and committed fan bases. So if you're one of those, I salute you. What's so funny is that there was a survey in Japan about what was the gayest anime, and One Piece was voted the gayest anime, and all the JoJo's fans were like, "Hello, hello, what about JoJo's?
What about Boba Bo 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 Bo?
Boba Bo 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 Bo." Yeah, that was that.
Or there could be a case made for One Punch Man too. I mean, you literally have a bunch of heroes that are just big ripped dudes in thongs.
Yeah, well, yeah, Puri Puri Prisoner doesn't even wear a thong when he goes.
Puri
when he
Puri
goes for it.
Prisoner. Yep.
He's just a big hairy dude who likes his little candy boys. But yeah, so the March 19th is when it hits. All right, and that brings us to the last news story, I think. One of my favorite series is also a short series, Mashal, Magic and Muscles. This is like the One Punch Man meets Harry Potter series, and it's got kind of a comedic take. But then in its final,
I got it from your mom, BK.
in its final story arc, it kind of takes a more serious turn. But it's headed to its third season, confirmed to be airing not next year, but the year after. So probably going to be a January 2027 launch date for Mash Burn Dead's third turn. And that'll bring us to our manga spotlight of the week, which is the sequel series, Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo. So this is a series that takes place approximately 60 to 70 years after Jujutsu Kaisen ends. And it follows a set of Jujutsu sorcerers who are associating with these aliens, these three-eyed aliens. The series is already in its final arc. It's only got 15 chapters so far. It'll probably end by chapter 20 or 21. Gege Akutami, who wrote Jujutsu Kaisen, said he wanted a 3-volume follow-up sequel series to Jujutsu Kaisen. But in this week's chapter, we got this incredible color spread in the top left of the two main characters. You have the alien on the left and the human on the right. And then Dabura, who's the villain, is kind of in the background there with the third eye opening vertically. And then Okotsu's heir on the right. And we get to see Okotsu's heir. Her name's Yuka. She dives into Dabura's battle, like his battle arena, and she summons Maharaga. If you guys know anything about Jujutsu Kaisen, Maharaga is like the big monster that Sukuna uses at the end. So it's really headed to its climax. This story is just about over, and it was a really short one, but it was a punchy one. And not sure what the message is that they're going for, other than they wanted to see Maharaga get out there and stretch his legs a bit. So that'll do it for the manga spotlight. Check out all of these series on Manga Plus, the Shonen Jump app, also Viz Media. As far as Fidel is concerned, Fidel has been posting a lot of his kind of R&R with his Navy buddies. I'm expecting him to give us a visit or at least a call when he has leave here in December, but it's getting close to the end of the month and I haven't heard anything from him yet. That might be a sign that military is gearing up for something. There's kind of the naval blockade of Venezuela going on. So just keep your thoughts and prayers for our boy Fidel, that he stays safe wherever he's at around in the world. We'll make sure he gets home safely. in the Navy. All right, and I do have 2 highlights. You can click either one. First one is our buddy Tyler Tryon. You guys might remember Tyler from Couch Crunchers. He was on Saturday Night Special once talking about Lord of the Rings, the Amazon Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power series. He 3 years ago when we went to Italy, he was named the boss catch because he was the best catcher on. He had the most catches out of anybody. And then in this match, he got 2 catches, which basically saved the day. Brought both of my sons in, who were Thaddeus was just kind of flash in the pan, but then Ace came in and cleaned up. So this is Thaddeus. He's my older son. That was the hat he was wearing when I got this bruise. And then Ace comes in and he's like, I'm going to pick up a ball, and he throws a change up droppy that just like lands right on the girl's foot. Or, you know, she's expecting it to go somewhere, but it just drops all of a sudden. And so he's able to trick her into an out right there. All right. And then we got one more, which is
Boss catch. Pickleball season must have come to an end, huh?
Yeah.
Captain Pickleball out there again.
Well, I think his wife doesn't let him play pickleball. All right. This is a guy who's going to be going to Italy with us next summer. His name's Robert Peters. And he's pretty highly ranked. He's like, they do this thing where they assign us a ranking out of 10, and he's like a 7 or an 8 out of 10. Yeah, he hit my camera. Everyone hits my camera though. He does hit it. He does tend to hit it more than anybody though. So this was just kind of a highlight reel for him on this one game where his
foot was on the line. His foot's on the line there too.
The line is a tape measure. I can guarantee you he was not on the line in the middle. It's that I don't know if you can even see it. It's a white tape measure across the court.
Yeah, you can see it. His foot was on the line. White Goodman would not approve.
Anyway, that's it for dodgeball highlights, and then we'll throw it back to you for
right there. There's the white line right there.
Yep.
His foot crosses it on. Boom. White line. He's over the line.
I don't think he
over the line there too. Scumbag cheater.
I don't think he is. And I'll tell you why. Because when someone steps over the line, it pulls the line out of place, and so it's really easy to tell.
Cheater. Cardi's AI.
Hopefully they can make out better than that Paul guy. Do you know who's the Paul guy? Jake Paul. Oh, yeah. Dude, he got jacked.
Oh, did you see his face when he got his jaw broken?
Yes, dude.
Oh.
Let me I sent that to somebody where he's like in his in his hospital room, his face all jacked up.
Well, no, like in the ring when it happens, it looks like it
broke
he's like, oh shit, what did I just get myself into? Or he was like, what hit me? Like he'd never been hit that hard in his life. That's what happens when you're fighting an actual fighter and not a washed up UFC guy.
I thought I would win against Anthony.
Like he got yeah.
He got jacked up, dude.
I think he can still talk.
Absolutely blasted. Yeah, he was
worked.
He was outsized, that's for sure. But
he was hitting that Philly shell, and then he had zero defense in that 6th round. He was just gassed. You could tell he was totally gassed.
Well, yeah, because he spent the first 2 rounds just running for his life.
He was throwing up total baloney and then sitting there like this, waiting to get jacked up. And his hands were way down. He was toast. He should have just threw it in the towel.
He did have the balls to get in there. That's true. He took a fight that, I don't know. which I probably shouldn't have taken, but what are you gonna do? All right. That leads us to mega character matchup. It's been a few weeks since we've done one of these. And so we had Firestar versus Miracle Man. Why don't you give us the tail of the tape a little bit here on Miracle Man, Sam?
You got it. Miracle Man is basically a god level character. He's got 85 out of 100 intelligence, 100 out of 100 strength. Just to recap, 95 out of 100 speed, 100 out of 100 durability, 95 out of 100 energy projection, 70 out of 100 combat skill, which is so bizarre. 100 out of 100 stamina. He can fly, and he has telepathy and telekinesis.
And now for Firestar.
Firestar's got a 70 out of 100 intelligence. She's smart, tactical, and experienced from years with the Avengers and New Warriors.
Cool.
A 40 out of 100 for strength. She's got peak human strength, enhanced slightly by an energy field. Her speed is 50 out of 100. She can fly at high speeds using microwave energy propulsion. Her durability is 70 out of 100 because she can shield herself with microwave radiation and withstand extreme heat and energy. Her power is 90 out of 100. She can manipulate nuclear fusion, microwave energy blasts, heat emission, flight, and psionic disruption. Her combat strength is 60 out of 100. She's a trained fighter, but relies more on ranged energy attacks than martial arts. Here we go. Let's see if she can take down Miracle Man. Scenario is called Microwaves of the Gods. At its SHIELD research facility in the Arctic, Firestar is assisting a team studying dimensional energy signatures. Suddenly, Miracle Man arrives, drawn by the same energy, believing it could help elevate humanity to a higher evolutionary state. Firestar sees the reading spike into catastrophic levels and tries to shut the system down. Miracle Man refuses. A clash becomes inevitable. Firestar launches into the air, unleashing a barrage of microwave blasts hot enough to melt steel. The air ripples with heat distortion as she pushes her powers to the limit. Miracle Man walks through the blasts unharmed. His skin glows with quantum energy, absorbing the heat like sunlight. Firestar increases intensity, generating temperatures approaching the surface of the sun. Miracle Man finally raises an eyebrow, impressed but not threatened. Miracle Man lifts off the ground, moving faster than Firestar can track. He doesn't strike her. Instead, he warps the microwaves themselves, bending the energy around him like harmless light. Firestar realizes she's fighting someone who can manipulate reality at the atomic level. She switches tactics, superheating the air to create a microwave storm, a swirling vortex of radiation that can vaporize a battleship. It seems dangerous. I mean, they're both heroes, right? It seems a little reckless. Miracle Man simply says, enough. Miracle Man releases a controlled burst of quantum energy that cancels out Firestar's radiation, disrupts her ability to generate microwaves, and gently but firmly knocks her out of the sky. He catches her before she hits the ground, not out of necessity, but out of respect. Firestar is powerful, dangerously so, and in a street level or mid-tier matchup, she can melt opponents where they stand. But Miracle Man operates on a cosmic reality warping scale. He's near invulnerable, faster than hypersonic, can manipulate matter and energy, and can rewrite physical laws. Firestar simply cannot generate enough heat or radiation to harm him, and Miracle Man can neutralize her powers effortlessly. All that spells what we knew to be inevitable, which is that Miracle Man is the winner.
Yes, he still is. We find out who the next challenger is.
Ganondorf. Ichigo. We get Ichigo back.
Didn't we do Ichigo already?
Yeah, we did.
Ichigo Kurosai.
Remove Ichigo. We'll try and spin one more time. Give us another spin here.
Ichigo might have had a chance.
Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel.
The unbeatable Squirrel Girl. We'll see how Squirrel Girl
That's what they have.
fares next week
She beat
against
Galactus.
Miracle Man. And yes, she did. All right, that brings us to best and worst covers of the week. We have a small week this week. Lots of great covers, though. But it is the new comic book day will be on Christmas Eve. So we do have a small week this week. But like I said, great covers. Leading the charge here for the worst covers of the week, though, we do have this Rob Levin, the Joker versus the Red Hood DCKO cover. I think one of the most anticipated DCKO tie-ins to come out. But what is this cover? It is just
Oh God.
absolute. It's just offensive to the eyes. Not great. I don't know what's going on with Joker. Why he looks like he's just disintegrating, and I don't remember Red Hood being a 90-year-old man, but
Is he going to the Frank Miller School of Artistry?
he might be. He might be.
Damn. Get off that correspondence school, Rob. Jeepers.
He went to the Rob Liefeld School of Drawing while on acid.
I
Look at
can
this.
see his feet, and there's not enough pockets, so I'm gonna fight against that one, but maybe.
Not great. Next up, we have this cover B Sweeney Boo
Holy
variant
cow.
for Justice League Red number 5.
Hey,
There's some key assets I feel like you need to hit in a Power Girl cover, and I feel like every single one of those assets was missed in this cover.
Well, it's got the
So-
boob window. That's a check.
Yeah, but it looks more like pecs than it does boobs.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I
I
feel like,
agree.
I
do
feel like
agree
you
with
should
that.
have
Yeah.
like it. Her arms lifting them up to get a little bit more boobage in there. Cosmic says missing the
Little more
camera
lift.
though. A little more lift, a little less manly face.
It's not Saul
I
Ruka.
think too. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I
that
thought maybe
thigh-
they were designing this after China because it kind of looks like, if you look real quick, it would be like the body of China.
heart-shaped crotch.
Yeah.
That thigh gap though.
Hmm.
Zaggy says I have an A cup from my boobs. Nice, Zaggy.
I'm glad you.
I
told
think
me.
he can fit his boobs into a cup.
Oh, there goes Styx' internet. It was like, here's that compliment. Let me fuck up. Her face looks like Jake Paul after the fight. Yeah, kind of. A little bit. Moving on, we have this cover B, Julian Totino Tedesco variant for Trinity Wonder Woman number 6.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Does she not like dogs, or
I don't
just
know.
corgis? She's
She
not a
doesn't like
fan of
super
corgis.
corgis, apparently. But it's rough. Put Styx' internet on the wheel. Styx' internet remains undefeated.
That's true. That is true.
And then we have this Godzilla Escapes the Dead Zone cover B, John Lancry variant here. I don't know what's going on here.
Does he have brains coming out of his legs?
That's his tail. Oh,
Very, very veiny.
Oh, is this like
Yeah.
Johnny Bravo Godzilla?
I
Yeah,
was thinking
kinda.
more. I thought maybe Calvin and Hobbes Godzilla.
Because he's got like
Calvin Hobbes.
blonde locks.
yeah. Interesting.
I could see Johnny Bravo. That works too.
Mhm.
All in all, just not great. But now we're getting into the same old bad stuff. We got John Romita Jr.'s cover of The Amazing Spider-Man. Like, I don't know why the Goblin Queen has a lopsided face. Why this version of Hobgoblin just looks like a thumb.
Goblin these nuts.
Goblin knows nuts. Why is Spider-Man so massive up top and then has a little like he definitely is skipping lower half day.
Oh yeah, got like an extra rib in there. I think too many ribs.
And he looks like he's about to get hit right in the nuts by a pumpkin bomb.
Yep.
JR.
That's a crash shot.
It's a
Indeed.
shame to see some of these legends and how far their
That's
art is
Alfred's
falling
Jake
off.
Paul.
Fidel versus Jake Paul 2026.
Yeah, maybe Jake Paul will hang up his boxing gloves and join my dodgeball league.
Fidel is jacked now, I hear.
There he is.
But now we're getting into our best covers of the week. We have this cover D Kyung variant on Wonder Woman, Absolute Wonder Woman 15, where we're going to get our first meeting between Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute Batman. Absolute Batman there with his hulking massive axe, and Wonder Woman there with her giant buster sword. So we have that to look forward to. Absolutely beautiful cover there.
Wow,
That's a good cover. Yeah.
spectacular.
Next up, we have Martian Manhunter number 7, Dustin Guyan cardstock cover. I like a lot of the detail here. Love the use of the colors and the space in the background. Definitely digging these Martian Manhunter covers here for the Absolute book. Really well done cover there. Next up, we got this Greg Smallwood variant on Detective Comics 1104. Couldn't get it swapped, but it got Batman. Kind of looks like the old school. Got a little bit of a feel of like the Batman 66, Adam West in there with Commissioner Gordon investigating a murder. Get a little bit of the investigation side of Batman here, the detective side on the Detective Comics of all things. So really well done. Almost looks like a photo. Looks really, really good. Would make a sweet painting in your house on a canvas. Been a while since we had a cover like that.
Yeah, it's true. I like it.
Coming up next, we got the Lee Bermejo Amazing Spider-Man Visions variant for number 18. Now that's a cover right there. Love that Bermejo. Going back to Amazing Spider-Man 121, The Death of Gwen Stacy. They're absolutely killing it. You don't like that cover?
I'm not sure what's. I like it until you look at Spider-Man neck. I don't know what's going on with his neck.
It's just wrinkles in his suit, man. Just the wrinkles in his suit.
Like he's wearing a turtleneck.
It does kind of look like foreskin.
It's a Dickie Sticks.
It does look like a Dickie. You're right. You're not wrong, Sam. But it's still, I think it's amazing.
I think it's still good. Yeah. Neck aside.
I can imagine Martian Manhunter reading that book on weed is pretty trippy. But you reading it on shrooms would be pretty crazy too. Just all the colors. Then we get our another Lee Bermejo variant for the Red Hood versus the Joker number 1. Joker coming in hard with that crowbar, leaping at Red Hood. Lee Bermejo is probably up there for one of my top comic book cover artists of 2025. I think his work has been absolutely stellar, and he's absolutely killing it this year.
He came on hard the second half of the year, I would say.
Whoa,
like after August. Well, yeah. I said what I said.
He came on hard as opposed to coming on soft.
Nobody likes that.
Then we have this Harley Quinn 57 Jessica Luna cardstock cover. Really like the anime feel of Harley Quinn in this, but with the different like facial shots of Harley Quinn through this broken mirror. And I mean, even I love the sexual innuendo here on this one where it looks like she's going to town on Poison Ivy.
That's true.
Just giving the old rocking it down there. Then we got this cover C Raza variant for Batman Beyond Static number 2. Really strong Raza cover there. What do you think of this one, Sticks?
I like it. I feel like though we don't see a lot of Raza though anymore.
No, Raza's had a couple covers this year. He has a really good cover on Batman Static Beyond number 1. But this Batman Static Beyond number 2 cover is just as sick here.
Yeah.
And then we get this Adi Granoff variant for the Will of Doom number 1. Looking really good. Kind of wondering if this is what Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom is going to look like.
That's a good do.
It's kind of simplistic, I mean, I like the
Mhm.
detail in the gauntlets and the armor, but usually like his chest plate has so much more detail on it. Like the next one I'm going to show you because it's from this book too, but I think it's absolutely fantastic. So it's kind of simplistic in the chest area, kind of like your more old school Doom, but
Yeah,
still
it's more of
really,
like a
really well done.
60s or 70s Doom.
Yeah. You don't think this
Like a
is a
soft
good
grid.
cover, Ed? Go back to your company, Ed. Don't make me make Sam sing twice. And then we have the Stephen Platt variant for the Will of Doom. I just really like the detail of the throne with the skull and the face and like death over him, the stained
Mhm.
glass window in the background, and I like the like he made Doom like his knee pads out of the faces of Doom bots. And that's really cool. Really detailed, really hard cover right there for Doom. This will probably be the one I pick up.
It's a saying a sort in Domu Mito? Indo
I think it's In Doom We Trust or In Doom I Trust. Something like
probably.
that. And then we have this cover C, Jing Hong Lee variant on God, what's
Just,
the name of this? I meant to put the name of this book in it and I completely forgot.
Chamber of Chills.
No. Yeah, it's a Chamber of Chills homage. But
Is
it's
it Scarlet Witch?
no. It's not Grim either. It's maybe it is Grim.
Buffy says Hello Darkness.
Yes, Hello Darkness. Hello Darkness. Thank you, Buffy. Thank
Good
you,
job,
Buffy.
Buffy.
Yeah, I meant to put the title of the book in there because I can't usually keep it straight on these variants. So you need to put it in there and completely forgot. But yes, beautiful homage on that Hello Darkness coming out as well. And that's it for best and worst covers of the week. Now we're going to go into first appearances of the week. We only had one this week, and it's a Femi, an orphan boy taken in by Shiri in this new Black Panther Intergalactic series.
First appearance of Obafemi in a comic book.
There you go. Did not read that, but that's it. There's that. Next week, there's no first appearances listed either. So I don't have anything for what to look forward to next week. But now we're going to roll into my comic book picks of the week. And my pick of the week comes in the way of Wrestle Heist #1 from Image Comics. I talked about it a little bit on a wrestling show on Thursday night. This was a fun read. It's about a professional wrestler who is about to leave the business for another promotion for more money, and kind of the scumbag promoter or runner of that business, looking a little Paul Heymanish, double crosses him and has the wrestler he's fighting against basically break his back. He gives him a pile driver and breaks his neck, causing him to not be able to wrestle anymore. So he goes and he's on a convention scene with another wrestler, the Grave Digger, and they come up with this plan that to get back at this promoter, they're going to basically rob this wrestling promotion on their biggest event of the year. So it was a lot of fun. It was a good read. I'm excited for issue 2. So definitely check that out. And then, of course,
I'm
we got
I'm gonna grab that.
the Dreadnought War part 4 or 5 for G.I. Joe, getting to see the team up of the Joes and Cobra Commander, Duke and Cobra Commander fighting against the Dreadnoughts. You get to see a sweet shot of Cobra Commander holding a chainsaw at the end of it. It's just this G.I. Joe book has been really well done. Joshua Williamson's absolutely killing it on G.I. Joe. It's been a fun read. Definitely check out G.I. Joe. Hell in a Squared Circle is a great wrestling comic as well, but I'm telling you, BK, I know you like wrestling. Check out Wrestle Heist. It was a fun read, first issue, if you haven't. And that's it. Now we're going to hand it over to Sam to allow him to share with us the beauty that is his singing voice.
You guys keep complaining about my singing voice, so we're just gonna it should be. I embedded the link to it.
It's not working. There's nothing there.
What the frick? me try again.
When I
Just give me a
click
second.
it, nothing happens.
Just give me a second.
It's all right. I'll have to stop sharing and share another screen anyway, so that way you can hear the music.
Dude. And then what if I put it in the chat? Would that work too?
Yeah, you could do that too.
Messenger.
Sam performs an exorcism.
Well, they just had us wear like a black shirt with the. All right, let's put it in the SNS chat. This is for Ed.
Which one? The Google one?
The
Facebook one?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is for Ed. He's always complaining, thinks I have a terrible voice. And maybe I do. I don't know. But I had a lot of compliments on this performance. So I'm hoping that maybe it. And it's Christmas. It's a Christmas song. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. We don't have to listen to the whole thing because it's like 4 minutes, which is almost as long as the Fire and Ash movie.
Almost.
My wife demands that I sing this particular song every year, and she just loves it. So
It's not allowing me to unmute the audio.
what the heck?
There we go.
Holy night, the
Can you guys hear it?
brightly
I can hear it.
shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth.
See, this is the kind of thing that I excel at. Is like
Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ is born. Oh, night divine, oh,
Kazakh says, Ed, how does this make you feel?
oh, night divine.
this is so that Ed can have a break from the usual stuff. There you go. That'll do.
Our church has the second largest organ east of the Mississippi, I'm told. I have to wear earplugs when they crank it on.
All warm and fuzzy. That makes me happy, Ed, that you say all warm and fuzzy, even if it's in sarcasm, but it makes me happy that, in at least an ironic sense, you're feeling warm and fuzzy.
Good job, Sam.
Thank you.
Crushed it.
And thank you, Sarah. That's very kind of you. A more talented Josh Groban. That's very kind. I don't think that that's true, but I appreciate that. That is very kind. I stand all amazed. Here's the interesting thing is that they now have made me in charge of the music at church, so I don't get to do solos anymore. They don't want me to do solos. They want me to lead everybody else. So it's pretty rare that I get a chance to do a song like that.
Listen, we'd like it when you're singing, but we'd like you to sing with the group.
We'd like you to get everyone else to do that.
Ed says, Merry Christmas, Sam.
And Merry Christmas to you too, Ed.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
'Tis the season, right? God damn these fucking headphones.
You know, I watch A Christmas
Green Bay
Carol,
hat.
Dickens' A Christmas Carol a lot.
You shut your
All
mouth.
the different versions. this time of year. It's just really great. It's my favorite time.
You watch your mouth sticks. All right. So tonight, because some of the other segments I knew were going to run short, like best and worst, or not best and worst, but first appearance of the week and my combo picks, I created a new game. And so it's called Name This Movie. And what it is, I'm going to give you a very vague description, obscure description of a movie. It will be a Christmas movie. And it's up to you guys to tell me what movie we're talking about here.
All right.
Sam will bring
All right, I'm game.
gangster rap to the church choir.
We'll have to work on that.
All right. So the first one, a numerical error creates a solitary vigil. The boundary is breached by those seeking what's inside, but the interior transforms into a sequence of kinetic consequences. The familiar becomes the hostile until the hierarchy is restored.
Oh,
What Christmas movie is this depicting?
It's a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Oh, geez. I was going to say Wreck-It Ralph. Sounded very Wreck-It Ralph to me. Let's see. A numerical error creates a solitary vigil. Is this Red One?
It is not Red One. Face Off. Zaggy, it's Christmas movies.
It's Face Off a
Get
Christmas
Sarah,
movie.
Christmas movies. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Is it Krampus?
Is it? Maybe.
A numerical error.
Krampus?
Jesus,
It's not Krampus. It's not Tron.
Is this Elmo's Christmas Carol? Or Elmo's Christmas Countdown?
It's just sweet. We haven't seen Hollywood
Is it-
assholes in a while. Sweet, Matt.
Is it Christmas Vacation?
It is not Christmas Vacation.
The
It is
boundary
not
is
Frosty the
breached by the-
Snowman.
by those seeking what is inside.
Holy cow.
But the interior.
Wow, I thought
Is this Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
it was not Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
The boundary. Is this Nutcracker?
It is not Nutcracker. Doesn't sound very festive. I'll give you another hint.
Yeah, hit
Not
one.
bad, Santa. Little Nero's Pizza.
Little Nero's Pizza.
Heroes Pizza.
A whole cheese pizza just for me.
Oh, it's Home Alone.
It
Okay.
is Home Alone. Yes. It is Home Alone.
Oh, yeah, okay.
that's like
I think
that's like such the language is like so abstract.
Yeah.
The
when you
boundaries-
say the title, I get the what you wrote after you say the title.
All right. Next one. An uninvited guest occupies a steel skeleton of a monolith. He lacks footwear, but possesses persistence. Those who claim the heights are systematically returned to Earth by way of velocity and transparency. The tower breathes through the metal tubes until the silence returns.
What the frick? These all sound like horror movies.
Right?
Uninvited guest occupies the steel skeleton of a monolith.
You got it, TK. That's right. This is Die Hard.
Nice.
Okay.
What did you do? Did you run it through a translator and then run it through another translator?
I
translate
gave
the
my
synopsis into
description.
Chinese.
I gave my description of it to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT gave me an even more vague description.
Vague.
Translate this into Chinese and then translate it back into English.
A pigment variant hermit lives in an elevated cave and finds the local acoustic environment unacceptable. He initiates a massive repossession project involving a canine dressed as different animals, but a small resident questions his motives, leading to a sudden medical emergency where his internal organs expand significantly.
The Grinch.
That's right. That is the Grinch.
Yep, the Grinch.
Good job. Good job. A meteorological event prevents a long-distance escape. 2 individuals are forced to undergo 4 consecutive domestic simulations. Each simulation involves different biological organs and varying levels of social friction.
Not origins.
Origins, sorry. Yes, frictions. Many loud verbal exchanges occur until the duo decides to change their own internal status.
4 Christmases, Vince Vaughn
It
and
is
Reese
4
Witherspoon.
Christmases. And it's my absolute favorite Christmas movie.
I've never seen that one.
I watch this one at least 10 times every year during Christmas.
That's a good one.
I'll have to check that
It's
out.
a fantastic one.
Hmm.
Good job, Cosmic. It is 4 Christmases. A youth seeks a projectile-based apparatus.
I already know what it is. Just from that.
What is it?
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah, that is. It is a Christmas story. You got it. You got it.
Damn. Job,
Up
Sam.
next. A man seeks to conquer the darkness with 25,000 points of light. The grid groans under the weight of its ambient.
It's Christmas vacation.
Ambition, yeah. An unwanted traveler arrives in a metal box and empties his waste into the earth. A captive forest dweller causes chaos, and a missing tribute leads to a tactical kidnapping. In the end, the sky burns and a plastic icon is destroyed.
Oh my
This
God.
is Christmas vacation.
If you've got HBO Max, Tyson, you need to watch 4 Christmases. And you're right, Sticks. It is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
1,000 points of light.
It's a beaut, Clark.
It's a beaut.
The gift that keeps giving all year round, Clark.
Good job, guys. You get it. Way to go on that game. Hope you enjoyed that.
Christmas vacation. That's the one I watch a lot.
Maybe we'll have to do that with some other movies sometime. But now that leads us into everyone's favorite game. Of course, we can't end the year. I know we've got one more episode of SNS, but we can't end the year without having a Dom game. So let's.
That's right.
get into
Taxable
it.
or not taxable? That's the question.
That's right. Yeah, let's know. This is where we do it right here. Is this taxable? Is it non-taxable? It's the Dom game. This is the game where Dom says, I didn't make that face. It's got to be AI. It's the Dom game. First up, did Dom like this picture? Yes or no? Fit Barbie 90. Just me.
Tax dead ass.
Tyson
I'm
says
gonna say
non-taxable for the Dom game.
I'm gonna say he did like that one, but he didn't
Daggy
tip.
says no.
I'm going to agree.
DK says yes.
I'm going to agree.
I'm gonna
Yes.
say he liked but didn't tip. No tips.
Sarah says yes. Sam, you're saying yes, and you're saying yes, Sticks.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of yeses here.
Correct.
Did Dom like this one? No, it was Greg Capullo.
Oh, dang it, Greg.
Dang it, Greg. God,
Greg
It was Greg
Capullo. What a
Capullo.
rascal. Like he and Dom could
we got to
be
get
brothers.
him on here.
Yeah. They could be
Explain
brothers.
himself.
I don't think there's any explanation needed. Greg is a man of fine, refined taste.
He's a man of culture.
Did Dom like this picture? Yes or no? What's the first word that comes to mind when you see
this
it?
is not taxable at all. There's no taxes on this one.
She just wants to know what
The first word. First
This
word
is
would be
just
filtered.
cosplay. It's just cosplay. I'm gonna say yes to Dom. I'm gonna say yes to Dom.
I'm going to say no. I think he thinks, like I do, that this is a filtered picture.
And no tax on these tips. No tax on these tips.
on these tips or on these tits? Ew.
I said
Mom, goth mommy, Kevin says. TK says AI no. Cosmic says no. What do you think, Sam? No.
I said yes. I said yes to Dom.
It says she'll get my taxable income. Sticks, what do you think?
I said no.
No. Did Dom like this photo? No, it was Tyson.
Tyson.
This was a Tyson.
That was an admission. She'll get my taxable income.
Did Dom like this picture? Viral mugshot of woman arrested after sleeping with ex-best friend and uncle, then crashing his birthday party dressed as a singing telegram.
Okay. Have you guys seen the Instagram account? It's like Prison Shawties or something where it's like a dating service. So funny. Viral mugshot of a woman arrested after sleeping with her ex's best friend and uncle. Wow. That's love. That's love, man. She's committed.
Kevin says it's her name, Mindy, because she'll get all cock. TK says no. Zaggy says lucky. Sarah says
I'm gonna
yes.
say no.
I gotta say yes. I gotta say I'm hitting
Dan
red.
says
I'm hitting
yes.
red again. I believe in love.
Did Dom like this photo?
Do you
Yes, he
believe
did.
in love?
Tyson says yes, Sam. I see them all. Yes, he did. Did Dom like this picture?
This is AI.
Ha!
100% AI.
Mobile milk
Dom
truck.
is a sucker for AI. Dom loves AI. Yes.
Did Dom like the mobile milk truck?
Like, how
I
are you
think
going
that
to
might be a
tax
real
AI?
shirt.
How are you going to even
I'll say
tax
yes on this
AI?
one. I'll say yes on this one.
Stick says yes. TK
Wait.
says Tyson.
Sticks, you think this is not AI?
I don't think that's an AI. No, I think that's an actual shirt.
Oh, Sticks. Oh, I'm so sad for you, bro.
I know.
Sarah says yes.
Yes, he liked it, but yes, this is also AI.
What makes you say it's AI?
The smile. Nobody has a smile like that. Are you kidding me?
I think the way that Speedway is all crooked in the background and smushed together too is a pretty
That's
solid.
that's a telltale sign.
It's a backstretch.
Did Dom like this photo? Yes, he did.
He's a
Dom's a sucker for
the
AI, just like Sam said. Did Dom like this photo? I can still vividly remember dancing to this song when I was 5. LOL.
What song?
Not taxable. Not taxable. This is just culture.
Tyson says milk does a body good.
Indeed, it does.
Sarah says
I may have sent it to him.
I'll say yes.
Kevin says
I'll
yes.
say yes.
I'm going to say
Sticks
no.
says yes.
I'm going to say no on this one.
Zaggy says Mark Spears.
Mark
DJ says
Spears.
yes. Did Dom like this photo? No, this was a Tyson. This was Tyson.
Oh, Tyson.
Did Dom like this picture? Yes or no?
What the heck is going on?
This is not taxable. Not taxable at all. Let her keep the tips. Come on, she needs them for her retirement home. I bet he did like this.
No.
Or maybe no. What if it's me? What if it Sticks? What if it's Sticks who likes this one?
Coffee guy said Sticks.
No, I don't even know who that is. Nope, not me.
Sarah says Jedi. Cosmic says Sticks.
Oh my
Sam, are
gosh.
you going with Sticks?
I'm gonna say no to Dom, but I'm gonna say yes to Sticks.
Kevin said new number. Who dis? Great shot, Matt.
Oh man, that's so funny. Joe's like, I like that one.
Did Dom like it? No, Joe's right.
It
He
was
did make it
Joe.
right in time.
Joe's
Made it
keeping
right in
track.
time. Just for
Joe.
Joe. That was
Joe's
Joe.
like, that was me. Oh, that's great. That's like Sesame Street or something, man. Today's episode was brought by
Lawrence
the
Welk.
letter.
Did Dom like this picture?
Yes. Oh,
Holy
dude.
crow.
I mean, This is probably a Dom and a Tyson. Yeah. I'm gonna say
Joe,
yes.
you wily.
You know, this one looks AI to me.
No, dude, it's not AI.
For us is
How can
DNA.
you not tell the difference? How can you not tell the difference?
You gotta watch that lady dancing that reel.
I'm gonna say no. This would be like Great Capullo or something.
that
Did
justifies
Joe,
it.
Do you hear Joe justify? You gotta see that lady dance to that reel. It's like, dude, once you see her dance, you'll understand. You'll understand.
Like I said, that's Domino for sure. She's showing too much ankle for me.
That's so funny.
What do you say, Stick? Did Dom like this one? You say yes?
I said no. I said no.
No?
I said yes.
You said yes? Tyson says Sticks is old school.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
Dom like this photo? Yes, he did.
Oh, he did.
Of course he did.
Yeah, I'm hot except for the first two. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good here.
BK says, I love this pick. Did Dom like this pick?
This
Yes
is
or no?
this is not Dom. 100% is not Dom. Unless he tuned into our episode the other night.
Sam says this is not Dom. Although I'll tell you what, I have not.
What do you mean?
I had never seen her until you brought her up, and now she's like just all over my feed all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Joe says, "Me again." Joe says, "Love this." Cosmic says, "No."
I mean, it might be me too because I follow her on Instagram.
I've seen her too.
Zaggy
So
says this was funny as heck.
I
Reading
think
the
she's
comments.
hilarious.
Tyson says, "Sam."
What
He
is
says,
it? What
"No,
is
though
that
I
comment?
like."
She got Godzilla and King Kong back there.
Yeah, she's so funny. It's Joe. She built and has muscle. All right. So you think this was Dom?
That could be me too. I don't think. I do
Well, then
not
Dom.
think it's
I don't-
I say no to
no, I don't
Dom.
think it was Dom.
Anybody
Definitely
but
somebody else.
Dom is liking this one.
Yes, it was you, Sam.
It
was Sam.
Look where you dug that picture up from. I love that. Oh, that's great.
It was Sam.
That's so funny.
All right. That's it. Now it's time for our last segment of the night. That segment that sends everybody run for the hills. The one that's where you say, I don't want to talk about hot chicks and dudes. I want to talk about comics. It's time for Missed Connections. Joe says, I like the cut of your jib, Sam.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Joe. Thank you. Santa's Good Girls, DMV. He's picking them up at the DMV. Looking for an attractive
Online, fam.
Looking for an attractive woman that wants to show Santa what a good girl she can be. I even have the costume. Picking them up at the DMV.
Careful, Grandma.
He's even
Come
got the
on,
costume.
Santa.
I mean, there's got to be somebody
important.
out there with the Santa fetish, right? That's got to be a thing, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's
That's
gotta
the
be a thing.
That's the whole premise of the Santa Claus too.
Joe says DMV is in my area. DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Are you outing yourself, Joe? Is this your post?
It's Joe.
Are you looking for Santa's good girl, Joe? I mean, you got the beard. Domestic violence? No, I don't think so, Saggy. I think Joe just outed himself. Joe even just said, I have the beard. You do. Joe, you sly dog, you.
I do have the beard.
You sly dog, Joe. We caught you. We're catching on to you, Joe.
We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
Santa lost his sleigh license.
All right, Sticks.
All right. Free carpentry, Gambrels. Looking to polish and shape large pieces or pieces that are thicker and in need of sanding and polish. Sap base wood only. Evening hours only at this time. Did I muffle out?
Planned Parenthood is my stopping ground.
Sticks headroom.
Yeah, a little bit. You want to try that again, Sticks? You broke up pretty badly.
Yeah. Looking to
Start with-
polish and shape up large pieces of wood. Free service for pieces that are thicker and in need of sanding and polish. Sap base wood only. Evening hours only at this time.
What do you suppose that means?
Yeah, what is
Sap-based?
sap-based wood only?
What does that mean? What does that even mean?
He likes wood that seeps.
I don't get it.
Maybe you have to have some sort of like
Like there's a point at
specialty
which
drip.
there's a point at which the metaphor is no longer effective, and I think he reached it.
A little bit sap-based wood. What if we only have maple? I think you're overthinking it, Zaggy. I like a good pine.
No oak. I don't want any oak.
Yeah. Nice guy at Menards. This morning I noticed your boner, and it seems like you're having more boners lately. Just let me know if you want me to take care of it. Thanks, John. Oh,
Gee.
John.
Gee, John, you're so kind.
John, if you're looking for, anyone, I know a
Okay.
guy in Pennsylvania who likes to dress up like Santa Claus. He even has the outfit. You can contact him every Friday night right here on Renovision over on a show called The Qualified. He goes by the name of Dom.
Well, Elgin's in Illinois.
I know.
Greenway encounter, Raleigh. I watched as you stroked yourself to a massive release. Would love to see that again. Hot guy on the road. Made me want you. In my mouth. Gross. It's so gross. I'm straight, but you made me hot. A long shot, but saw you. You smiled. Wanted you in me. Come on.
Merry Christmas.
Mm.
Missing your visits to my private GH.
Goon,
Charlotte.
Goon House? Is that what that is?
Glory
Goon
hole.
House?
Glory hole.
Go, Glory Hole. Glory Hole. Glory. I'm missing your visits to my private anonymous Glory Hole. Located in North Charlotte to Concord Mills area. You would often drop by our lunch or on your way home from work. Man, I hope you see this ad. I would love to reconnect. Please reach out. I'm willing to accept new visitors to my private anonymous M4MGH
Mail for
as
mail.
well. Mail for mail, Glory Hole.
That's clearly at a
Okay.
truck stop outside of a Waffle House somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Outside of a
in
waffle,
Charlotte.
where they must have banned lot lizards there.
Yeah, they're gonna boil your peanuts. At the gym. You were the girl that heard me fart. Now you stare at me every time I go to the gym. I'm sorry.
See, that's wholesome. That's pretty wholesome. This is me to the chat. You were the chat that heard me fart.
I'm sorry.
And now every
Yep.
time you go see movies, you laugh when someone farts.
I feel like at the gym it's acceptable because if you're pushing
You're
a lot of
exerting
weight.
yourself.
Yeah, exactly. We forgive you. We here at SNS forgive you for your gym fart.
We give you a fart license.
The more you know.
But that's it. That is our show for this week. That is our final show before Christmas. Great job, everyone. But make sure to check out all the other programming across Renovision. Make sure to check out Pete Shorts all week. Make sure to check out the CBSI Hot 10 list on Friday night, the Qualified, the Star Wars show tomorrow night. Check out Sticks over on his channel on Tuesday nights. Are you doing a show this Tuesday, Sticks?
Yep, this is
Doctor
our
Who?
last show for the year. So we're doing Doctor Who's Christmas Carol this week.
Nice. Make sure to check us out over on Absolute Geek and Styx' channel for our wrestling show Thursday night. Although we are done, that we had our last show of the year on Thursday, so we will be back at the beginning of the year with new episodes talking about professional wrestling there on Thursdays. You can catch again CBS Hot 10 list on Friday nights, followed by The Qualified, which leads you right back here to us every Saturday night here on Saturday Night Special. Yeah, hope you guys have a great Christmas. Exciting stuff going on there. Lots of what else anything else you guys want to talk about before we call it a night?
No, that was good. It's a great show.
Yeah.
I'll throw this out there for a little self motivation and Christmas story. I am 6 pounds away from a total weight loss of 200 pounds.
Wow, that's
Wow.
amazing.
Right?
Excellent.
Crazy.
Excellent.
Absolutely crazy. So
When did you start?
a little over a year ago.
There you go. Hey, there you go.
So
That's
it was my goal to hit a total weight loss of 200 pounds by the end of the year, and hopefully I can do that. I got 2 weeks left to do it, so we'll see if I can. But 6 pounds away.
amazing.
I have faith. You're doing good. Good job.
So that's why I say when my tits hang down to my knees, it was not a joke. But yeah, appreciate you guys. This motivation, I'm gonna keep it off. I'm not gonna put all that back on. I feel too good to do that.
Mhm.
So
Good
job.
Very proud of you. Very proud of you.
But yeah, the good end the year on a high note there. But Kyle just asked if we were still alive. Just about to. Oh well. Trying to type just about to end, and it says synopsis. But yeah, make sure to join us next Saturday, as it will be the last SNS of the year. We'll be ending the year right. SNS, I'm going to try and get Kyle to come on and join us for that show. But with that being said, Sam, take us out with some words of wisdom that lead us into the Christmas season.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys have yourselves a merry little Christmas. Remember the people in your life who might need a little extra help this year, and it's always great to spread some holiday cheer by dusting off the old pocketbook and handing out some goodness to your fellow man. We love you guys. Thank you so much for always being in our chat, and I hope you guys have a great Christmas. We love Kyle, miss Kyle. Merry Christmas to Kyle, but also we'll see you guys back here next week to kick off some New Year's cheer as well. So you guys have a great night.
Absolutely. Have a great Christmas, everyone. Holiday season, whatever you celebrate, whether it's Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, whatever your celebration of choice is. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll see you guys right back here next Saturday, where we tear the pitch down and close out 2025 on a high note, which has been a terrible year all the way around. So hopefully we can close out on a high note. BK says 2026, the year of Fidel.
Amen to that.
There you
go. Make sure to reach out to Kyle, wish him a Merry Christmas, send him well wishes and all that. He's doing pretty good. So I just texted him. I said, you got to come on next week's show for the end of the year show. He said, okay, I will. So tune in next week to hang out with Kyle and end 2025 on a high note. Again, happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas. And we'll see you guys next week. Maybe? No, we will. See you guys next week.
Either you've got me confused with somebody else, or this is a joke.